Hey, what's up, you guys? Thomas back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Armaf, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile, and maybe you are a youngster right now, and you're trying to think, can I watch him, or do I need my parents' permission to watch? You don't need permission. Just come on, watch as you will, okay? If you want to watch today, you want to watch tomorrow, you want to watch next week, don't worry. I won't charge you $1.99 per minute or $4.99 for the first minute, okay? You will not be charged. I will not send you any kind of bill. So if you're a youngster, continue watching. If you've been watching these videos, continue to do so. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very important. And again, the parents don't need permission, so therefore the adults, you do not need permission either. Now, the only permission you might need is the permission of your wife or spouse if you can purchase one of these fragrances that we're going to be discussing today. Who knows? Maybe this fragrance is actually good enough for you to buy. Who knows? I don't even know, because honestly, I bought it because the bottle looked cool and was on one of those binges. So here we go. Anyways, this again is Armaf, and honestly, there's really not much about this fragrance, and I don't know if the note breakdown, what I've seen, are correct. So I'm just gonna go into it with an open mind, okay? But this one is from the Enchanted lineup. Now I think they have 3 others, but this one is called Trend. Armaf Enchanted Trend. Starting a new trend with this fragrance, hopefully. You guys know this is Armaf. Sterling Perfumes is kind of like the distributor of all this, okay? So, but this is, let's see, is this made in the UAE? I believe so. Who knows? Yeah, it's made there. Why not? Made in the UAE. Armaf, okay? There you go. Badge code stuff right there. Right there, right at the bottom. Again, take a look at this cool looking box. Got this kind of dress up shirt with the cool tie. And I'm assuming this is going to be like a dress up style fragrance. You're going to dress up for that wedding. You're going to dress up for special occasion. Maybe you got a graduation coming up soon. Maybe, who knows? Something special. So the box has this nice texture, actually. Nice, soft, kind of rubbery texture. So very nice box. I mean, after you get past that rubbery texture, it's just pretty much a box. But the outside feels quite nice. So then we pull this out, and boom, you got that same exact dress-up t-shirt right there, okay? With this little, I don't know what they were going with this little, you know, why not just make it all one shape? Whereas this little indent right here, I don't know if maybe that feels good in the hand. It doesn't really do nothing as far as the grip. So I don't know why they put that there, but who knows? You guys let me know. But cap is actually magnetic. That's cool. Boom, see? Magnetic. You guys love the magnetic caps. And then back, Armaf Enchanted. And again, this is the Trend variant. And again, right at the top, we got that Armaf. There we go. Let's spray this over. You know, the crazy thing is honestly, I've been spraying a lot of stuff lately. And a lot of my skin is pretty much full of stuff. Now, I just got to try to find the spot that doesn't have the strongest scent right now. And it smells more like soap. So I'm going to go with this side. Okay, so soapy, clean hand right here. So here we go. Armaf Enchanted the Trend. Here we go. A pretty decent atomizer. Sounds like a squirt gun, if you will. But pretty decent. This is definitely going to be one of those fragrances that, oof, You know, in the air, I don't know. Maybe this is a bad batch. In the air, kind of getting a smells like a soiled man, if you will. Not from the anal region, but from the frontal portion of his body. Smells like a guy who's been urinating on himself, maybe on a subway. Maybe he's been sitting on there for quite a while. It's kind of bright, and a lot of times urine is bright yellow. Now, if you got that brown urine, you might want to get that checked. But bright yellow, bright white, or bright clear, however you want to call it. In the air, I'm just definitely not digging this fragrance. And honestly, it's a little bit so off-putting that I don't even want... I'm going to smell it anyways, but that smell that everyone's going to get in the air is not pleasant at all. It is not pleasant at all. This is, again, exactly what I described. Imagine sitting on that New York City subway heading up to the Bronx, or heading up to, what's the other one? The Bronx. You got the boroughs, 5 boroughs, Bronx. You got the Brooklyn, you got Queens and all that stuff, the boroughs. Sitting on that subway. And you know how you guys usually have that one guy that's just sitting way in the back. He hasn't moved in about 4 hours. The only thing he's moved is his sleeping position, because he's pretty much asleep on that train. And as he leaves that train, that seat, eventually after his 4-hour nap, he leaves a puddle of liquid in that spot. And you kind of keep secret because you want to see the next guy just sit in it without looking. Now, I wouldn't do that. I would actually warn the person. But let's get closer and investigate, see if anything is different up close. Because, again, the majority of what most people will smell is that scent in the air. And that's, again, not pleasant at all. But let's... This just seems like Armaf just said, the hell with it. Let's just throw something in that bottle. The bottle looks kind of cool. Let's just throw something in there and just rock with it. And honestly, and I've smelled some bad fragrances before, okay? Secretions Magnifique. One comes to mind. Now, it didn't really stink. It wasn't stinky, but it had this nauseating smell to it. I actually do have a video on that one. You can check it out. Look it up. Secretions Magnifique from Mr. LinScents himself. There's also another one from the zoo, the Bronx. That one smelled just really animalic, just funky, just a weird overall smell. But you kind of looked at those notes and you're like, okay, maybe it's from the hay, maybe it's from the horse's ass. I don't know. And so you kind of just went with it, and you're like, okay, that's why it smells funny. It's got those type of notes in it. But from the notes I did see, and again, I didn't, go into this and really pinpoint, boom, 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 what I'm seeing, okay? The notes, they all seem like normal, everyday notes. Maybe they're just placed in the wrong spot. Maybe there's just a little bit too much of one oil over the next. Maybe they went a little bit too much with this, a little bit of that, and just... There's a reason why this fragrance is like $20, and for good reason. It's not a good one at all. Again, this could possibly be one of the worst fragrances I've ever smelled. I mean, what you're going to use it for? Yeah, maybe outdoors. Honestly, if I were to wear this, I would wear this in a botanical garden of some sort. Maybe your state has one. Maybe your city has a nice one. A lot of those different florals, a lot of those different smells, those elements maybe will kind of, distract people from getting close to you. When they smell you, they're just going to be like, woo. Now, again, everyone's nose is different, okay? You might not smell that Mr. Superman sitting on that subway like I'm smelling, but that's exactly what I got in there. And even closer, okay, you're starting to get some nice citrus. Okay, it's citrusy and maybe a little green. But there's just something off-putting in here. Almost like ammonia, if you will. That weird, just nasty smell that ammonia has. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this fragrance. And honestly, I don't see a point in trying to see if I'm going to like this later. A lot of times with a fragrance this bad, there cannot be a fragrance that's this bad that you're going to say, you know what, I might just like it later. Most of the time, a fragrance that you don't really know just about if you like it just right away are fragrances that you're just like on the fence with. This one is, I'm not on the fence. I don't like it. It is just a horrific fragrance. And for the people that probably bought this, all 14 of you, I'm pretty sure all of you think the same thing. Because from the few reviews that I've seen, there was not really one person who actually, you know, a lot of these fragrances, at least one person gives it a 5, 4.5, maybe multiple 5s. This was like multiple 2s. Just 2s. 2 on 2s. 2 on 2s like Larry Bird and Kevin McHale versus Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen 2 on 2. It was just, again, I'm disappointed with that one. Maybe I'll give it to my old uncle. Who knows? He might like it. But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. This one, please do yourselves a favor. Do not grab this one, okay? This one is just funk. Funk in the trunk. And this might just get tossed in a trunk. And then in that trunk, over like a balcony into a big, huge body of water. Maybe an ocean or some sorts. Because this... don't know what the hell it is. Anyways, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, hit the likes, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah.